pre-pod conversation got us hot. Coming in firing, y'all. Coming in firing, y'all. Cut this music off. I want no fade out. Just cut it off.
Just cut it off. Let's just get right into it.
What episode is this? Episode 71.
71, bro. Hey, we're almost there. We're almost there to that 100. We gonna get that 100 this year. That's gonna be a goal. We're gonna get that 100. Yeah, no. We're gonna get that. Yeah.
I don't know. February, March, April.
We're gonna get that honey. Yeah, no, it's coming. It's coming.
Hey, hello! Hey, we mad already. We already mad. The hardwood Knuckleheadz is already mad, y'all.
Already.
Hey, we started this pod with some parenting advice.
Yes, please.
We need it because we are struggling with the same shit. We got kids. Garnett got kids. One that's almost, him and Zayd same age. I got an older teenager. We gonna exclude the little ones. We're not gonna put
that's fine because it's really not their fault. It's really not. It's just, So that's that.
But if any of y'all could give us some advice outside of physical abuse, how we can get our kids to not only wash the clothes, put the clothes in the dryer. It's the last step. Put the clothes away.
It's really not that hard. Like there's three things that has to happen: washer, dryer, away. It's really not that hard.
No.
And I don't know how Isaiah make it feel like for you, but Aylin, it's like this man is pushing a boulder up the hill, having to do that shit.
Yeah,
it's really not that hard. It really is. Yeah. Like the amount of attitude and the slick shit that he tries to get away with, not having to either wash nor dry or put away. I'm like, all that energy, you could have just washed and dried and put the stuff away, and then we ain't got
would have been done
at all.
It's the general disdain for the folding, the hanging up, the putting together of socks.
Yeah.
Put in your drawer.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it. That's all we asking for.
That's all we got. And it's really not that hard. It's your room. You know where your shit goes. Like, how is this hard?
Right.
You've got all these drawers that are labeled about where your shit's supposed to go, and then the shit's on the ground.
And I'm like, why is it?
And I'm like, why is it right there? And he's like, oh, well, like, I'm gonna put it away later. No, you ain't.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Shit,
I think, you know what I think, bro? Again, I know you a cool ass dad. I know I'm a cool ass dad.
I know I'm a cool ass.
This is kind of our fault, though. This is. I hate to say this. I hate to admit this because I want to find some other reason that it's not us, but it is kind of us.
Okay.
Because we be letting that shit slide, bro. Like we say put the shit away, put it away, fold your clothes, and we walk out the room, and they give us the dad. I got you. I'm about to do it right now. Just give me a little bit. Okay.
And then they don't do shit.
I think it's kind of on us. I mean, we got to acknowledge. I mean,
it is. But here's the thing, though, too. Like, I don't know how many headaches that you like to have during the day. Just that's what I'm saying. I'm just like, at some point, I'm like, bro, like I tell you, like, dude, like you gonna have to meet me halfway somewhere because this whole I always got to try to come on you because because here's what happens, right?
Pause.
No, stop. I didn't stop. Why do you always do that?
From now on, you say something, I'm calling you out.
No, it's not. You're always with that shit.
Don't say that again.
I can't say anything. Anyways, no, I shouldn't just say anything. Now, what I will say is this. He doesn't put the stuff away, right?
Yes.
So then in turn, and again, I don't know how it is for you over there at your house, but over here, when he don't put his stuff away, when he don't do it, then now I got to hear about it.
Right.
And then I'm like, why I got to be in the middle of this because you didn't put your stuff away?
No.
But then I got to go.
And that's when I silently and mentally check out. I just go sit on the couch and I find something to watch and I just disengage, bro.
You see, like you're
better. If I do, I'm gonna rage, and I don't like.
Okay, so like that's what I do. When it comes to me, I'm like, oh, and then it's a wrap. Like I just, it's like Then I got to pull them off to the side. I'm like, okay, listen. Like now you messing with my piece.
You messing with my happiness.
Now you messing with my piece. Like them is not my clothes.
Right.
Do not put me in a situation where I got to get an earful from somebody else in this house because your ass is not doing what you're supposed to do. Like you want me, because then it's like, and again, I like tell me if like Isaiah's like this or not. Like if Aylin knows that he wants to go do something on the weekend. Man, hey, like if he knows in his mind he's already like pre-planned a sleepover at one of his boys' house, at Bryson's house or at Braden's house, like if he's already pre-planned that, then starting on Wednesday he gonna start cleaning some shit up.
That man is the champ. He the champ. He the cleaning champ.
Hey, but even when he does it, he still has to throw out the idea that he's thinking about something on the weekend, but he's not asking you because he knows he's not supposed to ask right now. But he wants to let me know that, hey, Dad, look at the stuff that I've been getting done.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So
when you want something,
right,
then you're gonna do that. Well, guess what? I want peace. So how about those other times? Just clean the shit up. That's what I'm saying. Like I want the peace.
Just clean it up. I just want my peace, man. My weekends can't be filled with no bullshit.
No, I can't. No, because then I got to hear it, and then now you're gonna leave, and then I still got to hear it.
Yeah, you still in the muck.
Yeah. You're out there having the time of your life,
right?
And now I'm still over here getting talked to, just like, well, just you don't do this. You're just like, oh, why?
Hey, look. I'm gonna frame this. How can I frame this? Because I want to try to keep that peace, right? And I love my wife, and I know you love your wife,
right? But
in those situations, what you just described, when the kids go off and they doing their thing, right? Do you feel like your wife is yelling at you as if you are the kid?
It's like I made the mess. I'm like, listen, I was just sitting down with the other ones. Like, why is this shit my fault now? Like, you know what? How about I just go over there for the weekend too? Because I'm just like, we'll deal with this shit all weekend now. Like, it's like,
I'll be like, wait a minute. I'm not I'm not your kid.
Like, I'm not him.
But they see us like we them.
Yeah.
They want to get their shit off. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, we just want our peace, man. So
that's it. I just want peace.
Hey, y'all got any suggestions out there? Just
you can do whatever it is that you want, just as long as your shit get done before, and it don't take that long. It's really not that hard,
right?
And we're not asking a whole lot.
I can see the comments now because look, if we was on the other side of this, I can see the comments. They gonna call us some punk asses. They gonna call us some punk asses. They were like, look, tell you need to stop being a punk ass and tell your kid no, and then they'll learn. But we just want peace. So sometimes
that's all I want.
rid of one.
It's not that hard.
Gives us the peace.
I just want to come. I just want to be like, you know what? Your stuff got done. His stuff don't want to get now. And then then this part that drives me wild about him. Like after I done got on him about the 17th time to put the shit away.
Yep.
All of a sudden now, miraculously, there's going to be this big ass bucket of these dirty clothes. And I'm just like, Negro, I know those are those clean ass clothes. Like, are you serious? Like,
hold on. I got one better. Have you ever told your kid, walked into their room and seen a pile of laundry, right? And be like, man, you need to wash some clothes. And then you realize that they have washed clothes that they had already washed, but they just so lazy that they hadn't put them away that they're rewashing them.
But see, that's what happens when you don't put your shit away.
Right.
Like when you don't put it, like it's just like that's what it is. Like it's like if you just put it away, then you know where it's at. And then he notorious for, I can't find my whatever shirt that he was looking for or whatever. I'm like, look in your drawer, it ain't in there. Look under the bed, it ain't in there. Well, that's because you don't have it in the damn drawer that says shirts. It's with socks or with pants or some shit. Listen, I'm not looking for it because I don't care.
Right.
I don't care. He gets to that age now too, and I don't know if Zay like that, but he getting to that age or two where I think he's starting to, like girls and things like that. I was trying, this whole thing. So, he still hasn't. he still hasn't quite understood. You know, you only need just one spray with the cologne.
Oh,
I mean, I'm like, bro, it don't gotta be like, listen, and now I'm like, dude, like,
you done messed up the whole
house. You don't even need that on right now. Like, I don't even know what you got that on for right now. Like, it's not that.
It ain't that serious.
Like, it's not that serious. I don't know who you think's showing up.
No.
Well, whoever. Like,
hey, Halle Berry ain't not walking in that room.
that cologne not gonna do nothing for it. Like, I understand, just like, oh man, it's
bruh.
Oh, that, and then they be in the messing with the hair. I'm just like, I don't have no time for that. No. Every time I see it, I'm like, bro, what is you doing? Ain't nobody got time to look at you like that.
With
the hands and the fingers. I mean, just in the hair. Yeah. Just I'm like, for what?
I know. Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy out here being a parent, yo. It's crazy. Hey, my son turned 13 over the weekend. Shout out
happy
to
birthday,
you.
Zay. Happy birthday, Zay.
But put your shit away, dog.
Yeah, please do.
Please do. Like, please help us out, man. Golly. Put your dirty dishes in the dishwasher when it's empty.
Now, I was just going to segue to that. Now, one thing that I will say that I do that I am guilty of, that I'm going to say this on here and like whatever, right? No, because again, this where earlier we was talking about, like, you know, maybe it says we be trying to be the cool parents. Sometimes we be getting lazy. We be doing this, right? Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna lie. There be sometimes when I don't want to empty the dishwasher, I'll just throw another pot and I'll restart that shit because I don't want to. Because I'm like, I'm just crazy. I'm just like, hey, hey, I just turned it on.
That's crazy.
I don't want to put the dishes away, bro. I'm like, especially if I open it and
watch the dishes.
Hey, especially if the shit's like full. I'm like, no, I ain't putting them away right now, bro.
That's wild. That is crazy, bro.
I'll throw a pot in there and like, man, yep, heavy duty. Just give me 2 more hours. Give me 2 more hours.
That's wicked, bro. That's crazy. I hope you get caught doing that shit. That's some foul shit right there. Oh, man. Oh, Lord.
You never done that, though? You don't open them and be like,
no, I ain't never done that.
And then just throw it back and boop. And then you just feel like, you know, sometimes you just double clean it. I don't know. I don't know. In my mind, I'm like, no, that's what I'm doing. I'm just really making sure that they're all the way clean, like all the way clean.
Okay.
Like, I'm just saying. I didn't say it was right. I'm just saying, like, it just that's.
Bro, put the damn dishes away. It take like 2.5 minutes, dog.
He said,
it take 2.5 minutes. Oh my gosh. Hey, look. I'm not even going to get into it. That's a pet peeve of mine. Like, I will empty the dishwasher because I don't mind emptying the dishwasher. And if I have to load it one day, I don't like loading it. And Jen's the same way. Like, we hate coming home and you want to cook dinner, but then you got a whole bunch of dishes.
Because the dishes are all dirty.
Right.
That's why I wash them twice. So then that way that we always know that they're going to be clean.
Yeah. That's why you double wash.
That's why I double back. Get that clean.
You can eat off.
If I'm leaving and I'm like, oh wait, are those clean dishes in there? But I gotta go somewhere. You know what? Let's go put that thing back on. Go do it. Like, listen, bro, they clean.
That's wild. Wow. Woo. All right. Well,
that was it. Yes, that's a great little 14 minutes right there of just.
Yep. On a short pod too. Like it's not like we got a whole lot of time. We just over here bullshitting. Let's get right into this, man. Hey, I know you was out of town. I know you have made hoops this weekend. We'll get into that in a little bit. I'm guessing you were traveling yesterday, so you probably didn't get to catch any.
Talking about them. You talking about Pat Mahomes and them?
Yeah, man. What, dude? This guy.
Don't do it. See, everybody. No, see, y'all gotta quit with that, bro. Just recognize greatness.
Look, okay. It's become a thing. And I think this is just society in general. We just don't like repeats.
We don't like winners. Like we don't like winners, bro. We always just want everybody to be mediocre. But
at the same time, here's my thing. At the same time, I'm watching the game last night, and we'll get into Philly, Washington in a minute, right? I was just watching the game as a spectator. I didn't even care.
Okay, right? But I'm waiting for this butt to come after that. You start saying whatever it is.
But
right, there it is. Yeah, there's the butt. Yeah, go ahead.
My thing on this is, they do get the benefit of the doubt. So, like, they had the 4th and 1 call. Buffalo sneaks it. Josh, I think he gets the first down. I think he gets it. One official comes in and he's clearly past the line. Then this other, it's so funny. You watching the game and all of a sudden you see it from the bottom of your screen. You see the other linesman come through and you like, wait a minute. He ain't
lying. Yeah, like, where'd you come from?
What are you looking at? It's crazy, bro. And I can see why people get mad. But again, I don't care. I'm all about like the Chiefs going for the three-peat. Like,
I think it makes for a great story.
Man, I swear, it is getting a little. It's getting a little.
See,
and then the playbook. There was a play in the first half. They threw the ball deep to whoever. The dude from the Bills looks like he picks it off, and somehow in midair, the other receiver gets his hand on it. The ball clearly hits the ground, and then they give the ball to the Chiefs and a reception at the 5-yard line.
Listen. Here's the deal: if there's all that evidence and they still made that call, whose fault is it? It ain't the Chiefs' fault.
It's the league's fault.
I know, but here's the deal: everybody trying to put this shit on the Chiefs like it's the Chiefs. It ain't the Chiefs' fault.
You're right.
They got the call that the rest gave them. They didn't pay him for the call. They ain't this, they ain't that. But here's the deal: everybody used to be like that when Tom Brady was playing for the Patriots. Every time they'd win, everybody's like, "Look at this." I mean, it's like this is just a new Tom Brady. That's all that this shit is.
It is.
And this is what 7 straight. This is either 7 straight AFC, NFC championship games that the Chiefs have gotten to, or how many Super Bowls has this been now? Like this has been 4 or 5 in a row. Like 4. This is something like a dynasty that's going on. Like we don't get shit like this all the time. So just let it play out.
I'm with you, man. I'm not mad, bro. I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to play devil's advocate. There was some shady shit.
I hear that. Yeah.
It looks a type of way. You know what I'm saying?
Always gonna look type. But here's the deal: like when you're always looking for it to be that way, you're always gonna find evidence to support it, though.
True.
I'm just saying, if we're playing at both sides right there, if you're looking for some shit, you probably gonna find some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's and so now I'm just excited for it because again, I just want to see if they can three-peat. We never had anybody three-peat.
No.
I think the Cowboys did it. The Cowboys did the back-to-back in 90-91 with Aikman and Irvin and Emmitt Smith and them. And then
was it 49ers? Did they do it too?
I think the 49ers did it later.
Yeah. No, earlier. It would have been before.
No, it would have been earlier with the Joe Montana and them. That's what it was. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Cowboys, could they have went for that third one in 92? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Because my brother Martin was the biggest Cowboys fan, so that's why that I remember all that. But
yeah,
and then you've had the Patriots did a couple. Patriots would do they'd win 2, lose 1, win 1, lose, you know what I mean? So it's just this is just where it's at right now. Whatever conspiracies about Taylor Swift and the Swifties and about this, whatever it is that you want to make it, again, it all makes for TV because I guarantee you that because it's so funny because as soon as the game was over is when we landed in, where did we land yesterday? I think we landed in San Francisco. Yeah, so we flew San
Francisco treat.
Yeah, so we flew. So once we landed in San Francisco, that's when it popped up and the game was over. Okay. And then you're seeing all the hate about it's rigged and it's this and it's this.
Yeah.
We're not gonna watch it. Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are. Let me tell you why you're gonna watch it. You're gonna watch it because now you want to see them lose, and so that way people that talk the shit because they lost as soon as the game's over. Y'all ain't fooling nobody. Y'all are just fuckers and y'all are just mad right now because they're still winning. And you're just waiting for them to lose. That's all that shit, which is fine. Again, it makes for entertainment. It makes for talking points. We're doing the same shit.
Right.
On Monday, talking about the same stuff that everybody's out there talking about. Whether or not that they're posting it on Facebook or they're tweeting it on X, you know what I mean? They're all talking about the same shit. So it's well, now you just lost a viewer. No, you
stop. That is one of my pet peeves, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go. Yes, you are. Shut your ass up.
Are.
What else you gonna do? What else you gonna do?
At least it's like when I've had so many people talk to me about, and we didn't get into this, but now we can bring it up. You know what I mean? Because Monday happened, and you know what happened on Monday. You know, them Buckeyes won the national championship. So, I got to bring that up.
Right? I see how you snuck that in. Okay.
I almost forgot. But, we in the same week, and we ain't met in a while because we've been busy. But, that did happen. But I've had so many people text me and ask me like, "Hey, you still mad at Ryan Day? Like, I thought you weren't going to root for the Bucs." I didn't say that.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna front. I talked to Hayes about that this weekend, and he low-key was just like, no, not last week. He was like, man, I hope that Ohio State lose just because he been talking shit about Ryan Day all year. That's what he was saying, bro. I forgot to tell you, but we never got a chance to talk to that shit too. And everybody's just been like, yeah, no, we heard what you said. We got to go to
Hey, you can kiss my ass for that. I didn't ever say it. I never said I wasn't going to root for the Buckeyes. I said I was mad as hell at Ryan Day. Okay, so
I don't know. We might go back to the show. I think you said something along the lines of, if Ryan Day is still the coach next year, I think you was talking about burning jerseys and that. I
didn't say nothing about burning jerseys. Nobody said that. What I did say, which I might semi-renege on it, but we gonna find out.
You can't renege now. No, this what's in spades? No, stop. No,
look,
stop. No,
get what out I did say, because I'm still mad. I'm still mad at Ryan Day. Like the dude just bothers me, bro.
Y'all won by 4 touchdowns, but you're still mad. Okay, fine. So what you're saying is nothing ever makes you happy. Okay, go ahead, but go ahead.
Losing to Michigan 4 years in a row does not make me.
You still won the Natty. I don't understand.
That's cool. I said I'm happy, bro. I celebrated. I was in the mix. I was getting lit. You know what I'm saying?
You want to burn his jersey is what you.
I don't want to burn jerseys, though.
It was either you was gonna burn a jersey or you was gonna make a effigy about him, right? You was just
didn't say you are making. See, you over there creating stuff. What I said specifically was that I may boycott Ohio State next year, and I may not wear no Ohio State gear until they beat Michigan. That's exactly what I said.
Oh no, we might have to go back to go listen to Aaron. So I thought there was some burning of something.
There was no burning, bro.
I thought you was gonna try to flame something.
I don't do that burning shit. That's crazy talk. Them people crazy. You just go burning jerseys. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
well, I mean, that's the same.
Put it in a box.
Those are the same people, Ohio fans, dog. Y'all crazy. Y'all the same ones that burned LeBron stuff when he left, too. Like, y'all are different.
Man, them people was out their minds. I bet you every one of them was, oh, damn, I wish I still had that jersey. You dumbasses out in the streets burning a jersey.
Right. Stupid. Like, you think he going to be upset about that?
Right.
Like, listen, guess what? Now when you come back to your senses, you're just going to have to just cop up another 100.
Right.
To go in and do that. So that's
like, stop it, Like, I wouldn't even be mad if Ryan Day got on whatever platform, like, that hardwood knucklehead was talking that shit. He can kiss my ass. I wouldn't even be mad at it. I'll still be mad at him for losing to Michigan. But we're gonna talk about that at some point.
Really what I saw. So you just mad that they lost to Michigan?
I'm sick of that, bro. And the thing that gets me, the thing that pisses me off is that every game they played since then, they look like a totally different team. Like, where was that team when we played Michigan? That's my biggest problem.
Hey, Michigan just had to bring the dog out of them, bro. Like, that's what that was. You know how that is. It's just,
we didn't throw the ball. We just decided we just gonna run. We're gonna make sure they know we can run the ball, bro. You just throw it. You're good at that. Just throw the ball.
Y'all won, and you were still so mad about what? How many times they lose? What, once or twice this whole year?
They lost twice.
Okay, you can't be thankful about nothing.
But the problem is, here's the thing. Here's the thing. And we can move. We're gonna move on after this. Here's the thing, though. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. It's like who is Winslow's biggest rival?
You gonna ask me that?
Yeah, who's your biggest rival at Winslow?
When I was in high school?
Yeah.
Biggest rival when I was in high school, probably my first 3 years was probably Holbrook, and then my senior year was Tuba City.
Okay. So this is where I'm getting at, because I have friends who are Michigan fans, And them people are on some other shit, right? They just like us. I'm not gonna say we kind of the same, but we petty. So it's petty.
Like, okay, I like that. Yeah, no,
right? So it's like it would be like if you lost to Holbrook or Tuba City and then you went on to win the state title. All the Tuba City and Holbrook fans would be like, yeah, they won it, but we smacked them. They petty like that, bro. And I don't want to hear
So basically what you're saying is Michigan is really just like, listen, really, we won the national championship because we smacked Ohio State, and since they won it, we beat them, just
that's what it'd be about. Yeah.
And that's what you're mad about. So really what you're mad about is that the year that you guys did win the national championship, that y'all lost to Michigan, so it doesn't really feel like a true win because Michigan fans can be like, whatever.
They're just going to pop off. They're going to pop off for the whole
national champions is what they're going to say.
Yeah. They won the national title last year, and then they beat us 4 years in a row, and they petty. They're just going to keep saying shit, and I don't want to hear that.
But
that doesn't give me peace.
You could just say y'all won.
We could say that, but I'll be like, "Yo, we won the national championship, though," and they'd be like, "Yeah, but y'all sucked against us." It's just,
and that makes you that mad, though.
It does. It does, bro.
Maybe you should just not be so like worried about me.
Nah, man, that's like that's.
I feel like
it cut deep.
Let them poke you, then they're just gonna keep poking there, right? You know what I mean? Like you just
pause.
Right? Stop! I don't mean it like.
Don't say that. You can't say that. You can't say that. Use better words. Say better words. Okay.
Say better words. Just say better words. That's fine.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, real quick, man. Tell me about the weekend. Made hoops.
Yeah, we
were
in
spot before the finals.
In session 3, we were over in Seal Beach. Have you ever been to Seal Beach?
I have been to Seal Beach. Nice little area. I heard it rained a lot though. So.
Yeah, it rained a lot on. Let's see. We got there. When did we get there? We got there Friday. We got there early Friday. It really rained like Saturday night that it rained, and then Sunday afternoon it rained hard for a little bit. Mm-hmm. But the other times it was kind of dry. I thought it was like 74 degrees out there. That part was nice.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what it is in Arizona, but I'm assuming that it if nothing else, it's at least warm in the daytime right now. It might be a little colder at night, but it's warmer in the daytime there, right? Like I mean, like what are you guys right now?
It's about 60 degrees now.
Okay, yeah. So even still, you guys, dog, like it's like 20 something degrees in the morning in Walla Walla. That's cold as shit.
Right.
And then like it's that cold where like you got to go outside, turn the car on, and come back in cold.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, like you know what I mean? Wait for it to get warm first before you go in there because it just be so cold and shit, and it'd be be all icy on the windshields and shit like that. You know what I mean? Right. So it's cold like that. So to be over there for the weekend was nice just because. Shit, I don't even think I put on a hoodie until shit. Actually, I put on a hoodie until we got to the damn gym because the gym was cold as shit.
That's right.
Like, what the hell? Like, how it's gonna be warm outside but the gym cold?
Yeah.
So whatever. But but his team ended up going. Rotary ended up going 2-2 on weekend. We played against Team Determined. They're good. They got this little tiny ass guard, bro. That's quick as shit, and he it just creates a problem for everybody. Like there was like 3 or 4 times like he done ran up on some of our bigs, bro. I mean and just ran under and just took that bitch and then went down to the other side. Like he was that small. Like you ain't see him a couple times. Like you got wolf when you really need to be screaming, jackrabbit or or something like that. Just like something smaller because it wasn't no damn wolf. But he quick and he was getting to the basket. He get to his spots. They were good. We lost to Determined by 6. Played well though, like what I mean. It's kind of one of those ones like you're just playing well, and it was really a game of runs, like the whole entire game, and that was the cool part. It wasn't one of those ones where one team just jumped out by 25-30 and then ran away with it.
Right.
Or it was like a 25-30 point game, and then the other one kind of started to claw back, and it was like it stayed back and forth the whole time. So that part was kind of good. Now, before I talk about the other games, what I didn't like about this one versus the last session or the last 2 sessions, that we've been at, they've had a shot clock.
Oh.
And I have liked that because, again, it forces the tempo of the game. It makes it play.
Yeah.
Over here, it doesn't. So when, again, not to knock Determined, not to do that at all there too, but they're up 6 with about 3 minutes left to go, and they go into a stall.
Mm.
And I'm just like, damn, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's where you hope that you had the shot clock
Right.
Now they're going to have to get a shot off, which then doesn't mean that we're going to get the rebound, but now there's a 50-50 chance for us to get something, and then now we can try to come back to the other side there, right?
Wait, what? But why? Why no shot clock this week?
I don't know. Like, it was just like they didn't have like over, in when they were in Northern Cal, they've got the hoops and everything, and they got the shot clocks on top of it.
So maybe it was just a facility thing.
They just didn't have them over there at all. Right, and so that was just, like whatever, right? I mean, like, just, and then again there too, it still comes down to, you could point like, well, we had a shot clock. No, but we still didn't make enough plays throughout the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really what it comes down to. Like in games like that, when you're playing against good teams, you got to limit the amount of bad or like empty possessions that you have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like going down and like an air ball 3 that doesn't even hit the rim, so then we can't rebound it and then they run. Or a turnover, you know what I mean, without us getting a shot at the basket to at least see if we can make it or get a rebound in, right? Like against the better teams, you got it. Like it's about possessions. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So they had that. So we lost to them. Still played well though. I mean, it was a good game for us to play. Then we played against this team from Alaska that I think in a few years that they'll be kind of good. You know how it is. Every now and then, like, you get a brand new team that I think is kind of new to the stuff.
Right. So they're not accustomed to that level.
Right. They're just not, but that like, but you could see that they had this dude, like they had a big on their team.
I already was like 6'5", 6'6".
He was huge.
Gigantor.
He was huge. He could move, like, his back to the basket game wasn't probably as polished as maybe that you'd like to see a kid at that size, but played hard and his effort was there. Like, you know what I mean? It's going to be one of those ones where like, you're going to see him in a couple years and be like, oh shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and so like that part makes it fun there too. Cause then again, you can start trying to like, just watch and monitor the growth of the guys there. Right. So we played them. Then we played Paul George Elite. And they were scrappy. They're always scrappy. Like those teams are always scrappy. They pick you up in the full the whole time. Scrappy. They got 2 guys on the inside that really, really like to bang. One of them is really good going left. The other one's really good going right. They don't really shoot the ball well from the outside as much, but you know what I mean? But we did a really good job just trying to jump out on them early, and guys were knocking down shots. And then we played against Arsenal in like the last game, and that's the one that we lost. And we lost to them by 4, I believe. Arsenal's just always good though. Like they get guys on their team that can all play. Like they got Cameron Potts, they got King Harris, they got Kalani. And like Kalani's the biggest dude. Like he's the guy that like he's so damn big, and he's just a matchup problem. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of one of those ones where like you can look at the game and like you can look at every other person on their team and be like, okay, we can match up with that one, but we don't match up with him.
No.
So like if your big gets in foul trouble, now you guys are really screwed.
Right.
And then again, they're so smart though too. Like our big picked up 2 fouls, and it was within like a matter of like, I think like 45 seconds or something. Because, well, 2 things. One, our big Charlie wasn't like he didn't sprint to go and set the screen like he should have there, right? And he was kind of moving, right? But everybody kind of moves on the screen. He didn't come to that jump stop like you try to teach him there, right? But Potts, and I'll give him credit because that kid, he's so smart. Like he was going over the screen and like he's jumping in the air to try to get over the screen, that if he gets clipped then he falls. And like, because again, like at first when I was watching, I was like, man, what's he doing? And then like when you go back and then like you watch it on the film, you're like, oh, he knew what he was doing right there.
Yeah.
And you're just over, which is fine, whatever. It's smart. It's a smart play, right? So then he picks up 2. So then the very next 2 possessions, they've got these horn sets where they're running it straight for Kalani because they're looking to go at him to pick up the 3rd to get him out. Like, and so from that aspect, like they're so smart, and Potts is just really smart like that. And so it's just, it's kind of fun to just see him because again, like we've like gotten a chance not to know him, but just see these kids over like the last 3 or 4 years since Aylin's really gotten into like getting on the scene and doing some stuff. And so we've seen these kids at other events and things, and then now see them. So it's kind of cool to see everybody's game grow. But the good thing is that we won the 2 games that like I believed we were supposed to win. So that puts us in, I believe, 5th in our division again. But then every game that we lost, whether it was Genesis or Arsenal or Team Determined, like those 3 that are still in there, like it's all single digits. So I'm just excited to get a chance again to play against one of those teams and then see what that's going to look like on just like another court. So yeah, that was cool. It was good.
That's cool, man. Now you get to go. Hopefully you guys get to the finals, and You know,
yeah. Last year we got to Vegas, and then they made it to the semis. We ended up losing to Arsenal, who I think Arsenal either ended up winning it last year or they lost the PG Elite in like overtime. So either way, like you know what I mean. Like we're just excited just to kind of just like go back, and then I think Alan's just excited just to get a chance to go back to go and play. Like he just enjoys just that stage. Yeah, he just wants to hoop. So just tell me when we're gonna hoop again, and let's go hoop. So that part's fun. So yeah. But I did when we were there. We didn't talk about this before. Had you seen the movie Den of Thieves, the first one?
Yes. Good movie. I didn't see the second one yet.
Okay, we watched the second one. Hey, go and check that one out. Matter of fact, hold on. I told you to watch something. Did you watch it?
I don't remember what you told me.
I don't remember what it was either. I thought you was gonna remember.
I don't remember what it was. I don't remember.
I don't remember what it was, but I remember it was something. I remember. Yeah. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, it'll come back to me, and I'll text you over the week and be like, "Oh yeah, that's the shit I told you to watch."
Yeah. Nah.
What else?
Let's go, man. We went up.
You guys played this weekend too, didn't you?
Oh God, why you gotta bring it up?
No, I didn't mean it like that. I was just saying like.
Okay,
never mind.
So Amari had a game Friday night. We played our local rival, I guess. We played Basha on Friday night, and yeah, man, we came out good, but we turned the ball over too much, man. I've been coaching for I don't know, this is like 23, 24 years.
It's been a minute. Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you this right now, and this is I'm being straight up real talk. Okay, I've never in my life wanted to get up off the bench and go sit in the stands like I did on Friday night.
Is that bad?
So going to the half, 5-point game. They hit a late three. Should have been a, end up being
8-point game. Yeah, right,
yes.
right.
So it was 5. It was 5 at half. Thinking like we haven't made shots, but we're getting good shots, just not making them, right. And so we come out in the second half and we proceed to turn the ball over. I want to say like 7 out of our first 8 possessions.
Oh, that's
and the game went from a 5-point game to a 15-point game to a 20-point game. We end up yeah. And I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I literally did get off the bench. I got up out of my seat and I went around the back because I was so mad. This is how mad I was. I was literally gonna go sit in the stands. I really was. And I'm like,
can't you get a decorum tech or something like that?
I probably could have.
You probably just wonder. I'm like, I don't know if I've ever seen that before, but just.
And it's just frustrating, man. Like I love our kids, though. I love our kids. It's not even. Right. Just to see that many turnovers in succession, like it was just I lost it. I was like, right. What do we do? And it wasn't one person. It was like all of us, just all of them throwing the ball. Everybody,
yeah.
Yeah, man. So we ended up losing. We ended up losing by 20. We have more turnovers, and this is the thing. And this goes for any level. And I'm just saying it's like, yeah, I'm making fun of it, and I'm upset. I was upset about it, but like it's just real. Like we talk hoops, like what we had more turnovers than field goals made. I know for a fact. And you can't win that level. You can't win that. And you know it. And it don't matter what level you play at. Like if you turn the ball over
more times than you get shots up, you're not gonna win.
Yeah, you're gonna pay, man. And so we learned the hard way Friday night, man. It was just it was tough, man. We don't have to just got to rebound. We got two good games this week, and we just gotta get back on it and grind and have a good practice today and see what happens. But boy, I tell you what, I wish I would have clipped it because you could see me literally get
up. Moment where you just stood up and was like, listen. No,
oh man, boy, was I woo man. Boy, it was hot. I was hot. Oh my gosh, turnovers, man, they just hit different sometimes, man.
Depending on what is or like what kind of turnover is it? Like, you know what I mean? Like if it's one like you're going to the basket hard or something, somebody slides over, takes a charge, you can do that.
Yeah.
If it's one where you got like a ball handler, or you got a guy that's a non-ball handler or like a non-creator, right? That tries to create, and you're just like, because you already know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You're just like, okay, listen, I hope that you just don't turn over bad enough to where that they just get a wide open layup.
Nope.
Like
I remember when I was at Seton and Shadow Mountain with Bibby, when Bibby was coaching, and they had Jalen House and Javon Blackshear, like these two guards were just menaces, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember specifically telling my team, I said, listen, first off, if one of those guys is guarding you, you better pass the ball. Like,
give it up.
I don't want to see you dribble.
Don't play.
Just don't do it. And I said, and I literally went into the game and I said, guys, I don't care if we get a 10-second call. I don't care if for whatever reason you get in a bad situation. Just I don't care if you throw it to the crowd. I don't.
Hey,
care.
Go ahead. Finish that.
This was literally my speech. I said, but under no circumstance are we just going to give live ball turnovers and let them go get layups and dunks. I said, we're not doing that.
Right.
And like the first year we played them, they were good for 3-4 years. And I remember like the first time we played them, it was that. And then after that, every time after that, like we were able to handle it. And yeah, we turned it over at points, but it wasn't like live ball, layup. You know what I mean? And we were able to stay in those games. And so when you see it, when you're sitting in a game and you have live ball turnover after live ball turnover and it's turning into points on the other end, it's like, man, like what are we doing? You know what I mean? And it just sometimes, it's high school kids. So I always go back to these are young players.
Yeah, right. You almost have to, you have to keep reminding yourself, especially in times like that, like they're
got to give them some grace, man. But but after the 6-1 and the 7-1, the 8-1,
young kids don't after the 6. Yeah, 6 turnover is done. It's like, okay, listen, you didn't. I'm gonna give you 5.
That's the game, man. That's the game. That's the beauty of the game.
Hey, so it's funny when you said that about like, I don't care if you just throw it into the stands. So over the weekend, at the tournament, so Ferg and Hayes came over to come watch Aylin play.
Oh, cool.
So then we got a chance to go in and sit back. Matter of fact, and then Ferg did too. Shout out to Ferg, Chris Ferguson, one of our guys, NAU alum. Hey, he just started a podcast with like one of his friends. And the podcast is called "I Wish I Was a Little Bit Taller."
This dude.
So and it's So I'm just saying. So and it's on Spotify. They've got like 4 episodes or whatever. So get it. I mean, like that's just shout out Ferg because that's our
You
guys are both Irvine guys. I mean, he was my roommate for like 4 years. So just that's Ferg, right? So then we went back to the hotel afterwards and kind of hung out and stuff for like a little bit after the first night. And we're just, talking, reminiscing old basketball shit. Like, you know how it is when you get together and stuff. I mean, like we're talking about the year that we played in not NAU because I went to NAU. We played U of A. I believe this had to be my sophomore year because Hayes would have been a junior and Ferg would have been playing. This was like one of those years, right? And at that time, their team was stupid stacked that year. That's when they had Mason Gardner, they had Will Bynum, they had Andre Iguodala, Adam, Channing Frye, Luke Walton. You know what I mean? All like just like that. And they were one in the nation at the time. And that was that year that that Lute Olson, shout out, rest in peace, Lute Olson. But they just said that that they were just going to press every single game. They was going to do that. And I was like, oh shit, like. Don't do that. Like, but I remember being.
Please don't do that.
Yeah, like, please don't do that. Like, not the whole game. Like, just, I remember being in the game. I mean, being over at the shoot around at McKell Center. And this is no lie. We practiced on, we were simulating the drill or like simulating something where if the press was too bad, throw the shit in the stands.
Throw it.
Because then, if nothing else, we can at least set up
defense.
So when you said that, it's like and I couldn't be agents at first when he was like, "No, just throw that shit in the stands." We're just like, so, bro. So when I say that, like, the ball got reversed back off like the press, you dribble, jump stop, you pivot for a second, don't have anything, throw that shit in the stand. That's what is this? Like, like that shit's just chuck it. Throw it in the stands and be like, all right, hey, my fault, turnover, but hey, now we can at least set up in our defense.
I was saying, hey, the funny thing about that is, I don't know, like when I said that to the guys, I remember them giving me funny looks, but then
it's like, what are you talking about?
When I explained it to them, they understood it.
Right, but when you say it in the moment,
yeah. But the problem is, like, and I was really hoping it would get to a point where somebody would just chuck
and be like, hey, and then you wanted to see it. Celebrate them, and then you got to celebrate because if not, and then you leave them on the island by themselves, they're like, man, that's bullshit. Like you said, you told me to throw it.
Yeah, and I've heard coaches from the college down to high school to youth basketball. I've heard them all say the same thing, but I've yet to be in the gym and actually see a kid in that position and just turn and chuck it, which I really want to see it. I really like,
oh, so that's what that looks like.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, our kids, what they did was they ended up holding the ball and then we would just get a 10-second call, right? Yeah. Or there was a jump ball. But nobody literally took my words seriously and was just like, yo.
Right there. Yeah, no.
Because I would have falling out dying on the sideline.
You can't fall out and die though.
Yes, I would have.
No, you can't. But see, you can't though. You just told them that this is what they got to do, and then they go and do. They understood.
But the thing about that. But here's the thing. That would have been my personality. Like they would have known.
No, right. I get
if they would have done it, I would have laughed, and then we would have got right to it. But we gonna have a good chuckle at this.
Right.
Like if it was me in high school, my coach told me that. Matter of fact, I did do this a couple times. Not purposely because of that reason, but just because I wanted to just hit somebody or a mascot or something like that. You know what I mean? But like, if my coach would have said, "I need you to throw this. If you're in trouble, just throw it in the stands." Like I would have been pregame. I'm over there. I'm like,
you over there looking at, okay, which dude is talking?
Who gonna get hit today? Like,
so somebody, you better make sure you pay attention because if not,
yes. I'm just saying, like, I want to see a player take a coach literally and do it. I really do. I really do.
I mean, like, it's almost the equivalent to like if you got your ball. I mean, if you're on the football team, there, right, and like you're trying to march down the other side, and you're on the one, right, and then they just give up the safety because it's like if we fumble and then they score, that's 6 points. You know what I mean? And so I mean, like,
take the minor L.
And it's like you see that, and again, just like you said, that one is like almost like that one's more common, right? Because it's like you're kind of taking like somebody's gonna like we're not getting past it, and this pressure's coming on too much, so let me just take a knee and then give you guys 2 or just whatever, and then I'll put on the other one and be like, oh shit, like what? Oh, that shit funny. Hey, real quick. Hey, so then on another note, real quick.
Yeah.
Saving the basketball, like when you guys are going out of bounds there, right? Do you guys ever do the drill where, because again, like the one thing that I probably saw this like 4 times like this weekend. Like the guys going to go, because they're going to save the ball thinking that that's the hustle play. That right? Yeah. You know what I mean? That's the hustle play. Like I gotta go run, I gotta go dive and then do this.
Yep.
But your court's on the other side.
Right.
So then if you save it here and then now you go flying to go and save it, then now it's a 5-on-4.
Yeah.
That almost ends up usually with a layup or a foul and one because everybody's kind of out of position there, right?
Yep.
And I was just wondering, like, if you guys, because I remember in high school we used to do a drill like, okay, if the ball's going out of bounds and like our court is on the far side and you can't get it and chuck it to the other side, then just let it go.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, so, and I mean, like, do you guys do any drills like that? I mean,
no.
we used to like do one where like the coach would throw the ball, you would go run, you'd have to go try to jump and then throw it to the other side because if it goes the other side, at least now we get a chance to run after it, maybe go grab it, get a layup there. You know what I mean? But I was just curious.
I've never done a drill because I've always just meant like don't save it under your own basket. To me it's simple. Now I will say back in there's a funny story real quick because we running short on time, but real quick. So I think this was like my first or second year of coaching at Coconino. Okay. And that happened. And one of my players, he was young. I think he was a sophomore. We had him up on varsity. He saved it underneath the basket, threw it literally right to a dude, and he scored.
Right.
Luckily, it was in the first half, but I called a timeout. I remember calling a timeout. And his name is Randy Pryor. Randy, if you out there, I ain't trying to put you on blast, but this is the story. Because Randy was funny. So Randy saves the ball, throws it there. They get a layup. I call a timeout, and I sat there quietly for like 10, 15 seconds. And they're all looking at me. And I was like, Randy, and I go, this is for Randy, and this is for every single one of you guys. But if you ever save the ball underneath your own basket and throw it underneath your own basket, I will murder you.
You can't say that to kids, bro.
No, but back in the day, you could say stuff, right?
You said back in the day, you could just tell the kid you can murder him. That's fine.
I said literally, I will murder you. And we just all started laughing, right? Randy was just like, Coach, I was hustling. He started to say, I was trying to make a hustle play. And then he stopped himself and he goes, you right, Coach. And we just started. Everyone was
like, okay. So now
he's like, my bad. And we just started laughing. And after that, I would just tell my kids, don't throw the ball in your own basket. Yeah. But like that was the funniest thing because we just sat and we were laughing hard. And everybody was like, I thought Coach would be mad. Now they didn't hear me tell him I'm gonna murder him, but like, you know what I mean? Like we had a good time at it. But it is something. I mean, you do in certain situations, I guess you do need to like kind of drill that depending on your team.
Yeah.
Or you know what I mean?
Because they always try to do it some type of way there, right? It's either like it's the dive and try to throw it over the shoulder, right? Or they'll catch it and they'll try to do the around the back shot. It's like, okay, I get all that, like it looks cool, but if you're saving it to the other team and now you take yourself out of position, you're like, I mean, like the idea's there,
right?
But I mean,
execution is bad.
But the execution and then it's just like when it comes to those ones where it's just like it's the game within the game right there too. And if we're talking possessions,
right?
One of your possessions that you guys could have got to stop, you guys could have got to stop because now you guys were outnumbered because one of your teammates decided to like say, like, you know what I mean? Like it's just like, I mean, not to get nitpicky, but it's just like, but that's kind of what happens there. You know what I mean?
No. And speaking of that, we'll finish on this. I don't know if you got to see it because there was a big top 10 matchup or top 25. I don't know what it is. Houston, Kansas. Did you see that game?
No. Tell me. I was I was watching the Auburn and who they play. Was it Tennessee or Texas?
Auburn, Tennessee. Yeah, that was a good game.
50-point game, bro. Like that. There was so much. Yeah, just no. Yeah, tough.
That was a good game. But before that one, Houston and Kansas were playing. So here's the scenario. Kansas is up 79-73 with, I don't know, 20-something seconds to go.
Kansas up 6 with 20. Where they at? Are they in Kansas or in Houston?
In Kansas. Yeah. Shooting free throws.
Up 6 with 20 seconds.
Up 6.
Okay.
Missed both free throws.
Okay.
Houston goes down, finds a way, guy hits a 3. Now they're down 3.
One possession had what 15, 12 seconds?
It was less than that. It was like 9 seconds or something.
Okay. So one possession game, 9 seconds.
Maybe less than that. I think it could have been less. I can't remember. All Kansas had to do was inbound the ball, right? Late game situations, man. Like they turn it over, get a deflection.
Turn over on the inbound.
Trying to get it in. They deflect it, goes to a guy, creates space, hits a 3. Bang. Tie game. Crazy. Yeah. Like I've never. And now I know it was less than 10 seconds. It was like probably like 6 seconds left in the game.
Because then when you hit that, there's probably like 2 seconds left or whatever. Like there's no time for nothing. Yeah. That's almost like the Reggie Miller again in the Garden. Like
that's kind of what it looked like.
Yeah, just kind of quick. Right.
Houston, they go to overtime. Houston ends up winning in overtime. And it was just like.
It's one of those ones where it's just like, again, the possessions though, right? Like it's just like every possession matters.
Yeah.
And we missed 2 free throws to make it a 3-possession game.
Yep.
We missed 2, and then they hit a 3. Now it's a 1 possession. Now we turn that possession over. Now they tie it up. And then not just that, but like what it does for the psyche, like you know what I mean? Like you're up 6.
It was a wrap after that.
Right. You're just like, and you're just like
you know it.
We got 5 more minutes of this, and we just finally had them, and we were there, and it was just like, and Houston though too, like they guard, that's
the thing, especially you got to go back into overtime.
I got 5 more minutes of this shit, like damn.
That's where you throw the ball out of bounds. Just throw it somewhere.
Right.
My God. So crazy games, man. Crazy good weekend of sports. Glad you had a good time in Cali. First off, real quick, before we end, just first thoughts. We got 2 weeks. Who you picking for the Super Bowl?
Oh, I gotta
Eagles,
go.
Eagles
I can't. No, wait a minute.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No, not for that. No, come on, no, stop. No. Aylin is Eagles fan, right? So I'm like, no, okay. just off of I just need tension in the house. I'm going for KC. Like I just, you know what I mean? Like there's that, just for that reason. Hey, okay. Here's the thing though, too. Hey, did you see? I know you saw it. I sent you that video last week of Gilly the Kid when he was dancing.
No. And here's the
hold on, wait a minute. I'm going somewhere with this. One, you saw him do the like when he was dancing and shit, and like Too Short came out and started rapping.
Yes.
And then he got that big hat on.
Yes,
bro. We are getting those hats, bro. We got to get those hats. I found a website where you can get. No, listen to me. I found a website where you can get those hats, bro. And you can customize your own hat.
So we gonna get hard with Knuckleheadz?
You already know, man. Just come on. Hey, we about to get them big ass hats. I'm about to be like, listen. We are getting those.
You gonna have me looking like Beetlejuice with a small head. or you gonna have me looking like that scene from I'm Gonna Get You Sucker in the
and that big ass all we need now is just some boots that got some aquarium fish in it.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, no, but it's called, shout out to Bill Shoot because he found me a website because I was like, bro, I need to know where I can get these hats at.
Okay.
So for $100, and again, that's gonna be money because I'm wearing that shit. We putting that on here. We're gonna have a whole podcast with them big ass hats.
You're way too excited about this, dog.
No, okay. So then going back on the Gilly, did you see him yesterday? Like when they won, when he's in there dancing with the Eagles
in the locker room?
Hilarious, bro. I'm sorry. Like,
man.
I'm not going for the Eagles, but if they win, just to see him do that shit again, like I'm like, whatever. Like
I know.
He was
and my little dude in the Eagles outfit.
He was just like
he's just walking around the locker room.
And the best part though is when the white dude from across the street came over with the broom and shit.
Yeah, he was hitting it.
I don't even think he knew that was Too Short. He just came over and was just like,
he started grooving. Oh my gosh, bro. Yo, hey, before we go, I got a song to add to the playlist, yo.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. Oh boy, here we go.
A song to add. Hey, this song it be rocking, bro. Just cool. The song is called Crush by Malachi, Hokage Simon.
What? What style? You can't
just look it up, dog. I bet you. Hey, you gonna put that song on after we get off, and you gonna be like, okay.
Okay, Crush by Hokage.
Yeah, you gonna be like,
what's his name again? Crush by what? At least it's
Malachi.
No, don't give me the rest. Just give me the first name.
I just said Malachi.
Spell it. Oh,
M-A.
I ain't doing all that. Stop. No, because it's gonna be something all different. No, stop. They don't try to set me up. No, not doing it.
M-A-L-A-C-H-I.
C-H. Okay, so how you really spell it? Okay, yeah. You know. I don't know. Listen, I don't know who spelled it.
I know. You're right.
We don't know what genre of people spell it because if it's something else, they don't put a question mark with exclamation point. Talk about no, that's Doug. No, it's not Doug. That's a question mark and exclamation point. What are you talking about? Just get angry. Sorry, I just.
Pause, man. Okay. Hey, yo. We're gonna be back here again on Friday.
Yes, Friday, because I ain't got no. Hey, dog, this whole next month is gonna be great. We're not traveling. We ain't got no basketball. I'm just in the gym doing workouts all month. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Word. We'll be back here. I gotta go to practice and try to feel how we can't turn the ball over 47 times.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm headed there right now. But we'll be back on Friday. Hardwood Knuckleheads with another episode 7. Deuce.
You said 71 at the beginning.
It's 71 now. Friday gonna be 7 deuce.
Okay, you can't say we're okay. All right, okay. My fault.
I can't say what.
Nothing. You're right.
Okay. Yeah.
Players mess up. That's fine. Whatever. It's fine. Yeah.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. We're gonna see y'all. Until then, bobble up. Get to the more, baby. Bobble up.